Hi there, hi, good morning everyone. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their IBS, bloating, painful digestion, heartburn, any other kind of gut issues you've got, as well as hormone problems, chronic fatigue, etc., which can all be, at least in part, normally tied back to something going on in your gut that isn't quite right. Today I was going to cover cooking oils because it's still an area where I do notice a lot of misinformation going out on social media, etc. So I just thought I'd give my take on it and give you my opinion on which oils you should be using and which ones should be avoided, particularly if you're suffering with your gut health or any other kind of condition, really. The main reason being with oils and why you have to be careful with them is because a lot of them are highly inflammatory. There are other issues with them as well, which I'll go over in a second. But obviously, if you've got any kind of health problem, the last thing we want to be doing is adding more inflammation into the picture. We want things to be kind of anti-inflammatory and promoting healing rather than more inflammation. So bearing that in mind, the oils I would be avoiding are certainly a sunflower oil, vegetable oil, rapeseed oil, palm oil, rice bran oil, any kind of blends of the above, and also margarines, which tend to be blends of those. There are some good margarines out there, healthy ones, but by and large they are just blends of these oils which are highly inflammatory. So I definitely be avoiding those. Any kind of products made with any of those, so things like salad dressings and mayonnaises and a lot of processed foods will contain these oils as well. So those are the ones I would be avoiding. Because although they sound healthy and they sound natural, the fact is they're also highly processed. So they've been through a lot of chemical processes to strip the oil from the plant in the first place, and then they're further stabilised to improve shelf life and how long they last and flavour and what have you. So by the end product you end up with is, highly processed and highly inflammatory. So it's also, these vegetable oils tend to be damaged further as well when you heat them up. And then they create lots of free radicals, which are going to be damaging to your cells. So again, that's another reason why they are not so great for us. Sometimes they're also hydrogenated as well. So the hydrogenation process is what makes them solid at room temperature. So think of things like margarines. Solid at room temperature, hydrogenated, really, again, that's not going to be great for you. The main thing is, so all those things, the fact that they're highly inflammatory, then they've got a lot of omega-6 in them. So omega-6 is something that we all eat too much of. We need to be eating more omega-3 and less omega-6. So that ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 that we're eating is way off, with tons and tons of omega-6 and not enough omega-3. So we get our omega-3s, mainly the best sources, from oily fish, which not many people seem to eat a lot of. And basically omega-6 is in everything. So it's everywhere, any kind of, seed food or anything like that. So then it's kind of getting that ratio right and bringing those omega-6 fats right down again. So the best ones to use then, so they're all is not lost, because there's lots of lovely ones out there that we should be using. The main one I tend to use a lot is extra virgin olive oil. It's not so great for cooking because it doesn't have a very high smoke point, so best eaten raw, in things like salad dressings. It's lovely, or just on its own on a salad. Also helps you absorb all those nice fat soluble nutrients as well. It's high in oleic acid, so it's really great for your cardiovascular system, and for reducing inflammation, so that's what we want. That's extra virgin olive oil, which is the main one. If you want to do high temperature cooking, such as stir fries and so on, I would be looking at using coconut oil. You don't need to eat tons and tons of coconut oil. I know it did have a moment a few years ago where it was in everything and you had to eat lots of it. You don't need to eat lots of it, just use it instead of what you would be using your your cooking oil for. It doesn't taste overpowering at all. It doesn't overpower any, any dishes with delicate flavors or anything like that. So it's really good for your metabolism. It's good for brain function. So it's got lots of health properties as well, antifungal, antimicrobial, etc. as well. So lots of benefits to using it, as well as it's not damaging to your system. It's not inflammatory. It's not, going to be damaged while it's heated or anything like that. Another good one is avocado oil. That's good for high temperature cooking as well. Very high smoke point, and it's got more antioxidants in it as well than standard cooking oils and vegetable oils and things like that. Another really good one, which is often avoided because we've been misinformed again, is stuff like butter and ghee. Butter is actually surprisingly good for you. It's very nutritious. It's very good for your gut. And also, if you get grass-fed, even better. If you can find raw as well, that's even better. You can pick them up sometimes in supermarkets. So those are really good for you as well. You can use that for high temperature cooking. Obviously, if you're not vegetarian, then goose fat is another good one for high temperature cooking as well. Okay, so that's a quick rundown on fats to avoid and fats to use and why. So I hope you found that useful. If you would like to speak to me, then do use the link below to book a call, or just pop me a message if you want more information. And there's also some free gut-friendly recipes as well, so do download those if you would like some more inspiration. And do like and share if you found this useful. Okay, I shall see you next time. Bye.